Welcome back to some more Carolina Panthers action here. Fourth week of our first season, facing the Minnesota Vikings at home in the Bank of America Stadium. Let's see if we can continue our pretty good start to the season, 3-0 currently, topping the NFC South. That is really going against everything that we knew from history, but we're trying to alter the course of history here and get a good season for the Carolina Panthers. This week we have a look at players ready to negotiate, a look at the quarterback one check-in. I reckon we're going to be talking about Bryce Young here. We're going to be taking a look at the Vikings, doing weekly strategy and all that, and maybe some more. First off, we're going to take a look at the players that are up for negotiation. There were a few that we couldn't really get to work with last week, one of which was Jeremy Chinn, for instance. We've got DJ Chark, who didn't get a contract. Laviska Shenault was kind of on the fence about that. But when you look at it, there's just so many players that we need to keep around, and one that I really want to keep around is Jaycee Horn. He's 23, 86 rated. He's interested in re-signing, but we need 9 mil to sign him. If we don't get that done, then we'll have a problem. And to be brutally honest, I don't want to do that. I've got 5.4 mil up on the right hand side. And looking at this, I really feel like we will just have to let some of these walk. Alright? I'd rather keep him around while at the same time, going for Laviska Shenault Jr. I think he could really be a very good receiver for us. Rather get him to stay than Jeremy Chinn. Having a very good corner here, it can make the world of a difference. Plus, he's 86 rated, 23 years old, and a starting trade player. It's very cheap. It's just the 5th-year option to keep him around. Some other players will be way more expensive, and one of these is looking to be Jeremy Chinn. We could try and get him though. Same goes for Laviska Shenault, who would like to stay. Jeremy Chinn doesn't want to stay. So the re-sign interest is something that might really be a problem. The last offer that we offered to Laviska Shenault here is this. We're going to make this a 7-year deal because why ever not? We can always cut that down. And I will be giving him just a little bit more money here. The cap hit will be super low anyways. Let's see if he accepts exactly the offer. Alright, so Laviska stays. This is important. And Jeremy Chinn, we're going to withdraw the offer here. Alright? Boom. There we go. We got 11 mil. We can now keep him on board. Keep Jaycee Horn on board. That's incredibly important. But we certainly have to think of something here to do with Jeremy Chinn. I know it's not really something that it happened in real life. We could try and just move him on, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave it as is. I want to see what we can do here. There's quite a few other players in there that I would actually like to keep around. Something that I also always do is take a look at the team salaries. Who are the highest earners here, and who has the highest penalties? Take a look at this one here. There's some really interesting choices in there, to put it lightly. This year, highest earner is Shaq Thompson, who's going to be out for the full season, which is nice. We've got Taylor Moton here, who is the second highest earner, 13.5, and then it's a big drop down to Derek Brown. So I could work with that. Next season, boom. And it's Taylor Moton with 29.8 freaking mil. That is insane, man. That is just insane. Giving this dude this big of a deal, I don't really get it. He's 29, all right, but still, Jesus freaking Christ. Then the drop is down to Dante Jackson, and then it goes down to Derek Brown. And then we are, again, looking at other players here. But some of these dudes are just being overpaid massively. One of these is Taylor Moton. We will have to restructure this contract. I don't really see any clear indication of how this is going to work otherwise. We can restructure the contract. It'll kind of push the money back. I think I'm going to do that next season. For now, we're just going to keep things as they are. But certainly some of these players, I am not sure if we even want to keep them around. All of these dudes here are having a contract that is ending. Some of these I would really like to keep around, but I still think we can't just keep them all. Jeremy Chinn would be one that I'd like to keep. He's not that expensive if you look at it, 3.3 this season. But the money that he wants next season, it is reasonable, but we just don't have the cap space to do that. So that is a little bit sucky. We will see how that pans out, though. Do we trade him somewhere? Do we keep him around to help us out? I'm not sure how we approach it best, but there's just so many people with contracts ending. So have to find a solution there. All right, we have to find a solution there. Let's see how we approach that. Next up, let's take a look at the QB1 check-in here. Coach, your team has played really well in the early part of the season and is off to a hot start. How much of that is because of BRYCE Young? Well, to be honest, not a lot, alright? But I'm going to praise him. Where he goes, we follow. A lot of what we do and what we're capable of as a team is put on his back. I think he deserves a ton of credit for the job he's done in leading us to victories so far. It's not really always been down to him, but there we go. Be the Vikings have 300 plus passing yards with BRYCE Young. Yeah, there we go. That might prove difficult. And why? Well, let's just take a look at the Vikings roster right now. Kirk Cousins out injured, so Joshua Dobbs is here 28 and 70. Nick Mullins is also here, as is Jaren Hall. Personally, I wouldn't know what to do in this kind of situation because both of these are not really that promising. Jaren Hall, out of all people, isn't even that crazy highly rated either. Plus, he's 25 already. Very, very questionable situation. The running back side is looking way better. Alexander Madison, Cam Akers out injured currently. Ty Chandler and Kenneth Nwangwu are all looking pretty decent. Alexander Madison was an absolute stud when I did the Vikings franchise. Cam Akers also pretty good, out injured at the moment. But Ty Chandler and Kenneth Nwangwu decent enough to help out there. The fullback is CJ Ham, one of the best currently in the league. The wide receivers, speaking of best in the league, Justin Jefferson with a double me X Factor. Fantastic dude. Absolute great wide receiver. 24 and 99. Very expensive though, so a lot of the cash is going his way. Jordan Addison injured, currently 21 and 84. A very, very good rookie. KJ Osborne 26.77, Brandon Powell 27.73, and Jalen Naylor 24.69. Decent group. Certainly Justin Jefferson is elite and dragging this one out of there. The others, I would say, decent to solid. KJ Osborne certainly a solid player. Tight end TJ Hawkinson, superstar depth trade, injured currently. So Josh Oliver, Johnny Munt, and Nick Muse will be doing the heavy lifting. All three pretty horrible, to be honest. So I'm not too keen on being the manager to decide what happens there. TJ Hawkinson's great, but he's injured. The offensive line, Christian Darrisaw, 24.89. He was so good, I just kept him throughout the entire franchise series. Left guard, Dalton Risner, 28 and 78. Chris Reed, 31 and 67. We just brought in Dalton Risner on the Titans franchise on the last episode I recorded to help us out in the playoffs. Not going to spoil anything, but that was probably a good move. Center, Garrett Bradbury, 28.76, and Austin Schlottman, 27.65. Decent setup. Right guard is Ed Ingram, 24.73. And Blake Brandel, 26 and 66. But Ed Ingram looking good, 24.73. Also another one of those that I just kept around. Right tackle Brian O'Neill, 27.85. He was with me for a long time until I let him go because he just wanted a new deal. Was getting very expensive. David Questenberry, also solid. And Olisameka Yudo, a very good backup to have. The crazy eyes really do it for me. And there we go. What about defense? Dean Lowry out injured, so Jonathan Bullard and Terrell Lewis will be taken care of. Left edge, nothing too crazy here. Right edge, Shaq Lawson, 29.74. Sheldon Day. We've got Iris Tonga and James Lynch, who's out injured currently. But again, really weird setup. Old players, not high quality in here. Those are not looking too fantastic. D-tackle Harrison Phillips, 27.79. This is a good one. This is a good D-tackle. He was very good. Jacqueline Roy, another rookie that was really fantastic in my post-draft franchise that I did. Roderick Perry, the second. Decent, I reckon. But yeah, certainly not better than Jacqueline Roy. Left outside linebacker, Danielle Hunter, there we go, 28.90. And Patrick Jones, the second, 24.70. Really good setup. I like this a lot. Danielle Hunter was very, very good for me up until, again, we had to cut him because he was getting too expensive. There we go. Mid linebacker, Jordan Hicks, 31.80. Looking at Ivan Pace Jr., that's a rookie already, looking very nice. Brian Asamoah, the second. Anthony Barr, and Troy Dye. Personally, I went with Ivan Pace and Brian Asamoah. Both were very, very good. Hicks and Barr, a little bit too old for my taste, but yeah, they were good enough. Jordan Hicks certainly still serviceable, but these here are the future players. Right outside linebacker Marcus Davenport, 26 and 73. Could be a little bit better. I think he's had a weak year, but he might get to grips with it and just improve again. DJ Wonnum, certainly the dude that was very, very good here. And Andre Carter II, that's a rookie out of the Army. He was an absolute freaking beast for me. I love this dude to bits, and he was just so, so good. On the corner, Byron Murphy Jr., 2580, and Mekhi Blackman, another rookie, 2475. Caleb Evans, 2474. These are looking really nice. Byron Murphy, certainly the leader of the pack here, but these three here, Andrew Booth Jr. alongside these two here, very, very good cornerbacks for the future. Najee Thompson, another rookie, 59 rating, not too good. Free safeties, Cameron Bynum, 2578. We've got Lewis Seen, 2371. And Theo Jackson, 2469. These two really looking very nice. Cameron Bynum also probably for the time being pretty good. Louis Seen might overtake him. Harrison Smith, superstar on strong safety, 3488. Really very, very good. Josh Metellus, 2577. And Jay Ward, 2370. Good setup for the future. Josh Metellus can take over here. I think I switched over Bynum to be my strong safety, and then I used Seen here on free safety. And that was just a very, very good pairing there. Kicker is Rodrigo Blankenship, and the punter is Ryan Wright. So, speaking of right, let's take a look at weekly strategy and get stuff right there. We will be facing Joshua Dobbs. Again, we're going to focus on the short pass. It's just the one thing that really works best. We're going to be going with backups again for left edge, right edge. Let's go with the starters. Starters for D-tackle, starters for left outside linebacker, splits for mid linebacker, right outside linebacker. We're going to do the starters here. Or do we split it? Let's split it. Why not? Splits for cornerbacks, starters for free safety, and splits for strong safety as well. We do have Von Bell there, so we might even let go of Jeremy Chin. Don't need to hold on to him at any cost, and that is something that we just can't afford right now. We could also let him go at the end of the season, so let's just figure something out there. Fullback, let's go. Started training, splits for wide receivers, especially Laviska Shenault is a dude that I really want to keep around here and really want to focus on. Tight end, we're going to focus on the starters. Left tackle, starters, and you guessed it, starters. There we go. Although Taylor Moton is really vastly overpaid, we're going to be looking at the focus players now and not thinking too much about that, because that would probably make me pretty unhappy. Jonathan Mingo, Bryce Young, and DJ Johnson are getting buffs right now. Who else will get a buff? Who else is a starter that is in deep, deep need of some help here to just improve quicker and quicker? I'm looking at you, Tommy Tremble. I think you need all the help you can get at the tight end position. We certainly want to boost you. Ike Mekwonu, I don't think so. We could focus on Ilm Banning, but we have to give him a new deal anyways at the end of the season. I'm not sure if he will stay, so we're just going to have to figure that out. Nash Jensen is another one of these. They're actually playing pretty well, all things considered, so I'm really surprised by that. Who's this? Antonio Moultrie. I would like to get this player up to snuff pretty quickly so that he could maybe take over that left edge position on right edge. We're not going to do a thing here. Shai Tuttle could use the help. Tristan Hill could use the help. But to be honest, neither of these are really that convincing or young. We could go into Claudine Chirelis here. We could go into Eku Leota here. He's 24-61. I don't think he'll grow ahead of Yetur Gross-Matos there. Looking at the cornerbacks, is there anybody in here that we definitely want to boost? I could see myself boosting CJ Henderson. That could be an option. Looking at the strong safeties, maybe Jamie Robinson is the dude to really help out here, to move in behind Von Bell and take over from him. I think Jeremy Chin, we will have to let him go. I just don't see myself giving him a new deal. Plus, he's only my backup dude, so that might even be a good idea to try that, right? So Moultrie was an idea. Who else could we buff a little bit more? Actually, could go for Leota, but again, I don't see him overtaking us here. I certainly think CJ Henderson could use the help. So there we go, 6 focus players. I just went the speed path to unlocking them. We are going to get 5 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, never in a bunch of Sundays. There we go. Force 3+ turnovers, 20 points. All right, 300 offensive yards. All right, 450 offensive yards. Let's just be aggressive here and try our best. All right, so we don't have any new injuries. That is fantastic. We still have some of these players that we want to bring back. Of course, we can't bring them back yet because we still have to wait here. But at least we have no new injuries. And some of these here are going to be ready for the return question. Justin McRae, for one, is certainly going to be a no. LaVisca is going to be a yes. Ricci, I'm not sure yet. Chandler Zavala, I think that's a yes. And Claudine Chirelis, I also think that we should bring back the rookies just to see what they could do. They were on the practice squad. Because I brought them in from the practice squad, they got a 1-year deal. And now they, of course, need to negotiate. So there's that. All right, let's upgrade the players. We can't do anything else. Ike Mikwonu will get an upgrade here. Gonna put this into, try to push him to be a scheme fit into Agile. That certainly helps. Jeremy Chin, let's go. Let's just buff you a little bit more before I think we will have to trade you on. I'm actually not too happy about that. But again, we don't have the cash to keep all the players around. And some of these are just ones that we really should hold on to. But some contracts are just so horrible, man. Jesus freaking Christ. Especially looking at the one for Taylor Bolton. That one really hurts. But all I can do is just try and restructure that one. And just hope for the best. Yeah, and then just pick up UDFA players like there's no tomorrow. Bolster our team as best we can, and then just maybe trade him away in the off season. But yeah, not right now. Not right now. I'm not going to be changing the face of this team because that would kind of defy the idea here, right? So let's go with power for Cade Mays. I think he's 24 years old, so he might even become serviceable at some point in time. Nash Jensen here. Again, I'm just going to be buffing power, a right guard. And, you know, at age 24, that's a rookie. Not the greatest looking rookie ever. I think we can get similar players from the free agents pool later on or during the preseason or the off season. I really see a lot of that being able. LeBron Ray, again, another one of those. We have so many 60 rated players. I'm going to see how this works out. If either of these players really suddenly gets a big boost. I highly doubt that. I really highly doubt that. But yeah, whatever. Week 4, we're ready. And we're going to be starting into the game now. Let's get ready to rumble versus the Minnesota Vikings. So here we go. Nice weather. This is the rain game that we were promised last time, and today we have to reach a passing target. Now that's gonna be great, isn't it? Here we go. Bryce Young entering the arena here. Everybody showing off the uniforms. We have the home uniform, of course. The Vikings have the away uniform, white top, purple pants, purple socks. I really like the uniform. They're really cool. I did the Vikings on Madden 23. It was my post-draft franchise. It was great fun. It was really great fun doing that. Should try that as well. One of the draft classes that was out. Basically, all you need are the rounds 1 to 3, more or less. All the UDFAs are fun as well, in part, but most of the time, I think you just want to have the active players anyways, and some 50 rated UDFA player is not going to make a big change here. So we're going to be receiving, and we take over at the 25. We're going to have to go pass heavy today. Something that I'm not too fond about, to be honest, because I just don't think that Bryce Young is going to be ready yet. There we go. Poor accuracy and out of reach. Kind of forced that one. Here's the notable inactives. We're going to see this every game now. Every game. Some of which will be able to return. Some of which I don't think we'll see again this season. So, let's try again. That is Jonathan Mingo, second round pick for the Carolina Panthers. Getting that yardage picked here. Dagger deep curl, let's go. I think we're going to have to audible a hell of a lot. 4 verticals, Tommy Tremble. Who else? There we go. Nice going down here. 39 yards. All right. Just 10 more of these and we're good. 300 is what we need. 300 is what we need. It's probably maybe a better idea to go pass heavy here against this team that is certainly very strong up front. Game day factor, greased pigskin. All right. More trouble holding onto the ball. Nice. Daniil Hunter, Harrison Smith, and a bunch of other dudes. And Adam Thielen getting to play his former team. Certain that he really wants to show him what he can do. Jordan Hicks was there to slap that ball away. All right, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. We're going to try the double cross here. Going to have Thomas. Going to have Tremble. There we go. 6-yard throw. Bryce Young. Better have a few than have no completions at all. 3rd and 4. I think a quick base might be a good idea. It is 4 yards. Give me a block here. This is good. All right, Chuba Hubbard going around the outside here. Can we make it in the end zone? Yes, we can. There we go. The Panthers score first on a rainy day. Chuba Hubbard making himself seen. This is a player that we want to hold on to. This is a player that we really want to hold on to. Great job, man. We always have to keep in mind, you know, I keep comparing these new franchises to the established franchises like for instance, the Titans franchise. I mean, I just finished my 5th season recording, and that is just a whole different level of a team there. It was just really an absolute fantastic team. We've got no problems with the salaries. We've got really good depth. All of that is really working well. So I don't have that here, of course, and this is what makes it fun. This is what makes it challenging. And how could you drop that one? You absolute dum-dum. You absolute freaking dum-dum. That is, that would have been a very easy one, actually. An easy first down. Chuba Hubbard or Tommy Tremble. Let's go. Out of reach here. 4th and 6. Cameron Bynum in coverage of Chuba Hubbard. I swear to God, if I look at the replay, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to get angry, you would see that it was actually more than catchable. Shaquille Griffin or Shaq Griffin. There we go. Joshua Dobbs out on the field again. Joshua Dobbs will be our quarterback for the NFL Rejects franchise next season. So stay tuned. And a field goal for the Vikings. Here we go. Mesh spot time. Come on. I know that we have to force it. I don't like it, but we have to do it. Swat it away. Accuracy was perfect, but number 58 was there. This is why I don't like these challenges, because it always means that you have to go very heavy on, be very one-sided. You saw it before. As soon as I went for a run, we picked up nice yardage. Not so much right now, but it worked before. And if we just went for it slow, I think we could have a nice production here. Adam Thielen, let's go. Maybe Tommy Tremble as well. Under pressure, out of reach. 4th and 7. This is fun. This is fun. In the rain, this is not working. This is not working. But this is the first time again that we're facing a, I would say, a more prolific offense that is just more capable. Not speaking of Joshua Dobbs, right? He is decent, but nothing more. But the rest of the team isn't actually half bad. All right, let's get Chuba Hubbard. Let's get some pickup here. All right, we get a yard. We get a yard. And that is actually a little bit underwhelming. Let's go. Tommy Tremble, short passing. Let's just get these here completed. Not getting there, DJ Chark. Harrison Smith got there. Gun under, 3rd and 9. Is this going to be the 3rd punt in a row? There we go. Jesus, come on, man. Bryce Young, what the hell? What was that? Ivan Pace kind of slipping here. Whatever was that? 3rd punt in a row. Fantastic. We're doing really well, guys. Just keep it up. Huge air quotes. All right. He called that one. That was Nenin Wangwu or Kenin Wangwu. Dobbs again. Come on. Can we turn it over again? We would really need the ball in our hands. Come on, defense. Yeah, no, this time. 3rd time's or the 4th time's a charm. Can we get this now, please? We're the home team. Yeah, mid linebackers are not moving. They're not moving. And I hate that we have to go with a pass-heavy game today. I really hate that. I don't like it at all. Throw out a sack and out of reach. And now I think this is the first game where we get a real glimpse of the qualities of this team. Again, I'm not trying to dunk on anyone here, but this is more or less a realistic depiction of what this game, of what this team can do. 58 seconds. All right, play action crossers. I want to get a field goal and just tie the game here. Bryce Young, come on. All right, nice. Good catch. Going down here, DJ Chark. Harrison Smith was there, by the way. He was there. He was waiting to grab that ball. Jonathan Mingo gonna come inside. Thielen gonna go the other side. All right, there we go. We're gonna try a 3rd pass play now to get forward, and then we're just gonna go for the field goal. Do I take the vertical? I'm gonna try the vertical. Getting Tommy Tremble down there should be doable. It should be doable. Yeah, but not like this. It's 3rd and 6. It is incomplete. Number 24 got there before we did the double in sail. DJ Chark, left hand side. Or Tommy Tremble on the right hand side. There we go. All right, DJ Chark, we score. 17 seconds to go. We take the lead. Let's see if our defense can kind of hold on to them. That was good. That was really pretty good. Here we go. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Defense watches them play and doesn't really get going. Why shallow cross? Again, favoring the pass plays. Mingo or Tremble? Who do you think? Of course, Tommy Tremble. He's just the more reliable one with the shorter pass route here. Dagger now. Left hand side run for Tremble. Right hand side run for Chark. I would love to hit Chark. I don't think he'll be free though. Tommy Tremble. 10 and 21 today for Bryce Young. I think if we focus on these shorter routes, we might see better production. Better production. 4 yards. It's not long passes. Certainly not by any means. Now looking for Chark. Tremble would be nice. I just don't think he'll be available. Alright. I get proven wrong here. And we push forward. Stopped at the 36. And we're at 160 yards. It's about half of what we need. Adam Thielen. And that is a play that's never going to work. There we go. Play action boot slide. Alright, let's go with Thielen here. There you go. Nice pass. Nice pass. Bryce Young rolling out of there. 182. I don't think we'll get it. I don't think we'll get the 300. We need 120 yards passing in the final quarter here. To be honest, I'm not sure how to handle this one. Not sure how to handle this one. There you go. Tommy Tremble. Very nice, man. 2nd and 2. There are some gem players in there, and Tommy Tremble is one of them. I really think that sticking with him is a good idea. I'm gonna go with a vertical now. 3 minutes 26. Yikes, almost a pick. Almost a pick. That is Jordan Hicks stepping in, saying, "Not today, my man." Pinch dig curl. Do we try this? Adam Thielen towards the left. Nope. Smacked away. 4th and 2. Alright, I think we're gonna go for a field goal. Bryce Young speaking with the staff, but we have to take the point. Let's try and draw this one here. Oh, this is moving very quick. Yikes. Eddie Pinheiro. Well done. I love the Panther roar, by the way. It's a very cool detail. Alright, we score. This is good. Come on, defense. Alright. We need to score to draw the game. And that is a situation that I do not like. I really do not like this. Alright, mesh spot. Let's go. My oh my. An easy pass, and it is missed. That could have gone better, probably. We're going to try and hit him here with this screen. Let's just hope we get this one working. Go, go, go. Chuba Hubbard. There we go. 2nd and 8. 3rd and 2. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes and 8 seconds, of course. Gonna go with a run play here, despite having to go with pass plays most of the time. The run plays worked pretty well. So let's just not change a winning system. Could try, you know, we could go crazy with something like a vertical here, but I don't really want to do that. Chuba Hubbard. Alright, powering through. We are going to attempt to draw the game. That much is for certain. The big question is, do we try something else as well? And Bryce Young! What a shit pass. I don't even know why he's throwing that badly. Can't put my finger on it. Is it really the rain? I don't know. He still has a lot of potential to grow, let's just put it that way. But this here. Boom. Jesus Christ. Are you for real, man? Oh my god, that was the safest catch ever. He was kind of standing still. There was not even competition there. Mingo, Thielen, Chark. Alright, are we going to mess this one up here? Alright, thank you, Adam Thielen. Here we go. We're going to go, and we're going to hope that our defense turns it over. I know this is very risky. It is very, very risky, but if we can get this, first of all, Adam Thielen can rub it in a little bit. And second of all, if our defense manages to hold them even a little bit, we score a field goal. Come on, defense. Oof, and we're overtime. All right, starting very far back here at the 6-yard line. And here we go. Hubbard, try to be clever and step around. It's not happening. 57 yards rushing for Chuba Hubbard today. I love the rain effects, by the way. Very, very pretty. Inside zone, left-hand side. No mucking around now. Let's keep the clock running. Straight into the hands of Harrison Smith, but I don't care. You know, I want to win the game. That is the first order of the day. The second order of the day is to get those 300 yards. Which one do I like? Is this one gonna kill me? I don't think so. All right, let's go the mesh. Jesus, man. Tommy Tremble, sometimes he's really great, sometimes he's just completely bad. And this one here was completely bad. In case you were wondering, dropping that ball is really an absolute disaster piece. Chuba Hubbard and a flag. Are we going to be penalized for holding? Second and... what's it going to be? Second and 17. Fucking ouch. Alright. We're going to try and break through here. Inside zone. Chuba Hubbard. Let's go. Are we going to be successful? Oh, it does actually look like it. Looks like we get close to a first down. It's 3rd and inches. Clock will run down. Oh, actually it won't. Alright, let's just get that first down. Secured here. Oh, pushing across that line into a big, big pile of players. Very powerful players are waiting for us for the run. Gonna rest up Hubbard now. Let's go to Tremble here. And not... oh, yikes. 2nd and 10 after being brought down here. Mesh spot time. Alright, let's go. Thielen, Tremble, Chark, options, options, options. Secure catch, 3rd and 7. Clock is ticking down. It is 3rd and 7. Which one do I like? A drive corner? Is this one a good one? We need some safe yardage here. Double cross, I think. Thielen. Tell you what, I'm gonna put Thielen. Nope. Again. Let's try this again. All right. Click the wrong button. Slant. Tremble, Sanders, or Thielen. Oh shit. Yeah, that one was bad. Bad choice by yours truly. And do we punt it? I hate this. I really hate this. This was bad. This was bad on my part. We're going to try and hit DJ Chark here. And I'm going to kick myself if we don't get this. And we actually do. So, yep-de-doo-die. 30 seconds to go. I'm not sure if we hit the target yet. But we're just going for the short throws here. And that's smacked away and incomplete. Jordan Hicks having a very good game today. I need to get us closer. I need to get us closer. We're still trying to get those quick passes away. We've got 2 timeouts left. And there we go. Adam Thielen going forward. Shoved out of bounds at the 13. 5 seconds left on the clock. 1st and down. We could try to go for this one here. Tommy Tremble is an option. All right, interesting, interesting, interesting. I do have 25 seconds to look for a better audible. Double slants, do I like this? RPO zone peak. Let's try this one. Play action read. Hitting Tremble, turning the corner, and then stepping inside is the plan. And now we call the timeout. Heavy clicking here. Didn't get this one connected. 2nd and 10. 24 versus 24. They're going to ice us. Special teams. 30-yard field goal. Eddie Pinheiro. I had to be quiet, otherwise I'd mess it up. Ooh, it's just creeping in. Jesus, man. 27 versus 24. A field goal. And we're going to take the win in overtime. We're going to take the win here in overtime. 27 versus 24. The first time that we really felt the pressure. I don't think we hit 300 yards passing. I don't care. We got the win. 295. We just missed it by 5 yards. Oh, some of these drop balls there and we would have gotten it. Joshua Dobbs has it. 306 yards. 2 touchdowns. 1 interception. 89, 47% completion rate, really not great. Chuba Hubbard was awesome. Madison was good as expected. Jefferson, awesome as expected. Thielen was good, 105 and a touchdown. Tremble, 2 drop balls. TJ Chark, 1 drop ball, and those balls cost us the 300 yards. I hate that. I personally do. Deion Jones getting the solo tackles, the total tackles as well. Tackles for loss. Sacks for Shaquille Griffin and Derek Brown. 1 interception for Deion Jones. Fantastic stuff. Eddie Pinheiro with a perfect performance. I didn't have the game I set out to have, but personal achievements are secondary to getting the win, and we accomplished that this week. Man, I really think they should have a multiplier in here. You know, something like where you, for each, I don't know, 100 yards, you get 1,000 XP. Something like that. Bryce Young will have +5 medium and deep throw accuracy for the next game, and no experience points. That sucks major, but whatever. And we missed it by 5 yards. All right, let's just put that out there against a team that is actually looking way better than we are. But we're topping the NFC South, and we got the top spot, 4-0. We now have 4 regular season wins. And we almost got that target. Take a look on the right side. You can see 295, and that is really hurting me a lot. really, really hurting me a lot. But whatever. All right. Can't change it now. We will be ending the episode now. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. I mean, I did enjoy the game. It was very tight up until the end. Overtime games are always exciting. But, yeah, would have liked that win. Certainly would have liked that win. Accompanied by those 300 passing yards. We didn't get that, so that sucks a little bit. But again, we stay on track, and Bryce Young will get his chances to develop later on. He's still young, pun intended. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like. Please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay awesome, and see you next time.